dealing with the highs and lows and
40.
figuring out how to get all the chips on the table parked in front of their hands.
Both caught a pair. Shores, of course, is
40.
better. Sealy going to bet 40, despite the fact he is a decided underdog. Well, underdog no more. He
40.
catches a king.
What is going on in Australia?
It's
with
amazing.
Kings on rivers.
It's the water.
2 pair. Kings and 5s.
And Sealy will take it down with kings and 5s. So not going well for Shore right at the moment. Sealy looking every bit the confident player that he's been all along, and Shore just saying, woe is me. We take you outside now to our other table, and bonus coverage, Nenad Medic and Kenneth James, both loaded. And Medic says, I'm all in. James has donned the jacket and the hat since last we saw him.
The reason you see this particular matchup so often, Barry, this particular coin flip, is because when you've got ace-king suited, there are only 2 hands that have you slaughtered, aces and kings. And every other hand, you figure to be close to 50-50. The queens, however, are the favorite.
And a call.
You know, you can call it a coin flip, but I'll take the side that's got the 53%.
Absolutely.
Over and over. Medic is just saying to the dealer, no ace, no king.
Well, let's see. No. Well, it wasn't an ace and it wasn't a king, was it?
Now, Barry, I got to point out here, this is unbelievable. Medic has 4 queens. James actually has an out.
Yes, he does.
The jack of clubs would give him a royal flush.
Well, it's not there. He does get a club, but not the right one. And Medic has eliminated Kenneth James. My goodness. I mean, isn't that the kind of thing you just dream about?
Yes, indeed. And Kenneth James, one of our pre-tournament favorites, battled all the way to the brink of the final table. He'll take home a healthy payday, but I know Kenneth James, and he's really only interested in one place.
Absolutely, no question about it. Great competitor, and Medic and Kenneth James, who really carpet each other quite a lot when they're opposite one another at a table, get the congratulatory hug. How about that for Medic? Kenneth James, consolation from his wife. And a deep breath. I mean, that's a tough way to lose, but is there an easy way to lose?
No, and you know what, Barry? Whenever you're eliminated from a tournament, the first thing you think is, what could I have done differently? Could I have played that last hand differently? Was there a big hand I could have avoided?
I don't think there's any couldas and shouldas for Kenneth James. We're coming back.
There's a foundation to poker that everyone has to master. And PartyPoker.net is a fantastic place to do this. You learn the value of different hands. You learn how to play different kinds of games. If you want to call yourself a poker player, you have to have a certain amount of experience at the tables. PartyPoker.net is a great place to do that.
So we now are down to 8 players, 2 tables of 4. Next player to be eliminated at either table will mean 7, and that will be our final 7 players.
Cool.
Sure, we're going to call the Queen 7 suited.
Okay, let's see a flop.
Shore's kind of been berating himself for the last 15, 20 minutes.
And meanwhile, Sealy's chip stack looks like urban sprawl. Building a new subdivision over there. What a flop. Everybody gets
40.
a pair. Top, middle, and bottom. Sealy bets at it, and look at Shore's hand, Barry. He's got the middle pair, but also the flush draw. That's a very powerful holding. And he's just going to call.
And Voss,
All rise.
top pair, going to raise.
Make it 100 straight.
60,000 more.
Barry, I don't think that's a big enough raise.
Sealy will get out of the way, however, so head up.
Meaning, if anybody is just on a pure draw, Voss has actually given that player a fairly good price to draw here. So Shore could easily call that raise, or he might want to re-raise himself.
Thinking about it.
Call.
He's going to call.
Cool.
And Shore has the button in front of him.
And there is an ace on the turn.
We get to
100.
see what Voss does, and Voss
100.
bets.
All in.
All in?
I call.
Cool.
Wow, Voss makes the instant call, supremely confident that his pair of kings is good, even with
Good
the
call.
ace out there.
He's a big favorite, as you see.
Shore looking for a heart, a queen, or a 7. Mark Voss driving the bus with one
Good
card
luck,
to
bud.
come.
Cheers, mate.
And
Whatever
they shake
happens,
hands,
we play it well.
acknowledge each other's play. And here we go. It's a heart.
Sorry, bud.
Ouch.
Played great, man.
And Mark Voss will walk in 8th place, 1 seat from the final table. Shannon Shore has
Congrats, Mike.
eliminated Mark Voss. He accepts congratulations from the guys he's now going to be playing head up against, and our final table is now decided. Here is where we stand headed to that final table. Jeff Seeley, the chip leader. Nanad Badich, who came from the other table, right there with him. Shannon Shore is there. Lee Nelson as well. Bujero will start as the short stack. Ketta James, of course, he got a quick trip home earlier, and so too will Mark Voss. And there's the man who put him out, Shannon Shore. So, congratulations all around. For those who are leaving, we're going to leave you right now, too. Final table decided. For Michael Koenig, I'm Barry Tompkins. See you next time.